Hello, my friends. Welcome to Lean and Clean with Fitness Chef Christine. I am Christine, your host. And today we are actually talking about, is it busy work or is it work that drives results? Sometimes we can get ourselves so busy, but we're not actually concentrating on the things that will move us forward. I don't know about you, but this happens to me a lot. I have 1,000 different projects, so I spend a few minutes on each one and I don't get the results I'm looking for. So that is a topic we're going to talk about today. And I want to talk to you about two friends. Picture this. They're in a coffee shop and they're just meeting for their normal everyday girl time. They each have a nice cup of steaming coffee and they're talking about what they're doing. One friend has all these goals to lose weight and get fit. So she's talking about how every Sunday she does meal prep and she researches what she should have to eat and looks at her macros. And she goes to the gym 3 times a week, but she's just not seeing the results. And her friend asked her some questions. She said, well, what plan are you using for your workouts? And she said, I just go in and do these machines. I do a circuit. And when I meal prep, I do a couple meals for each day. But there's no real big plan. It's just actions, just working. Not that there's anything wrong with just acting. It's great to get moving, but you want to have a plan in place. So there's an end result that you're expecting to get and a way to get there, all the baby steps to get there. Her friend, on the other hand, is a planning queen. She's got her planner, much like mine, with all the little notes on there. I'm a big list writer. And she's working on her business and she tells her friend, I'm in the same boat. I've taken all the sales trainings. I have attended the seminars. I've made a business plan, but I really haven't implemented things. I'm not really making any offers to anybody. So I'm stuck because I have no sales. And we can get in that hamster wheel of trying to plan, but seeing no results. So what options do we have? How do we course correct? Two friends sat there and they really took a deep dive into what they were doing. The first friend, Jess, okay, she was doing all the right things, but was she actually moving forward? Was she tracking her progress? So sometimes we need to take a step back and track where we are starting and where we want to go to make that happen. Whereas the friend Lindsay was talking all about aesthetics and getting ready to launch, but never really launching and never really getting those sales. So what can they do to get a better result? In fitness, this would look like either hiring a coach to get an exact idea of what exercises you should be doing, or purchasing an exercise program so that you know exactly what to do at each stage of the game. You know how to get the reps in, you know what exercises to do, what the results will be, how to progressively overload, all the good things. And on the nutrition side of things, it's also great to have a coach to tell you the easiest way to either track your macros or do a protocol that will get you the results that you need. And it may be different for every person. So long ago, I was a macros tracker and a macros coach, and now I'm a carnivore eater. I really don't have to track anything, and the weight pretty much either goes down or stays the same. But I also needed a coach. I also needed help, right? Even though you're an expert, even though you've taken tons of classes, you may still need the benefit of somebody who's gotten where you want to go. It just makes things more rapid. In terms of the gal Lindsay, who was doing her business, right? Same thing. She may need a business coach to get her started. But the most important thing is to talk to people about your business. Talk to other people. Tell them about your offers or gather from them what they need help on so you can develop offers and get your message out there. Finding like-minded people to work with is a really great way to move forward with no extra investment. I'm doing this Saturday a free My People party. It's called Hustle and Flow, where we come together and work together. So what does that mean? Think of it as a power hour. You have 1 hour to work on your goals, whether it's business goals, fitness goals, planning goals, whatever the goal may be. But you're accountable to another person to show up and do work. So the way it works is we usually work for 20 minutes, take a little break. We actually set an intention. What is the work we want to accomplish during that time? We work on it. We take a break. We check in with each other. Anybody having a problem? Sometimes it's I don't know how to do this problem. And sometimes it's I'm stuck. I don't know how to move forward problem. We support each other through that. So if that sounds interesting to you, I'll drop the link below. But it just having that accountability and that support makes a world of difference. And how do I know this? Because I've been through it. I do this all the time. I'm in a lot of networking groups. I'm in a lot of work groups with all different coaches. You've seen them come on the podcast before. Working together is where the magic happens. So I'm going to challenge you to work for the next 30 days, shifting from busy to results-driven work. It's one thing to just feel like you're working so hard. It's another thing to actually work. Let me give you an example. I have a Shopify store. It's a brand new store. So I get excited and I want to add products and things like that. And my son does graphic design. So he's been designing shirts and I've been uploading them. I could sit all day, every day and just upload things and tweak things and market things. But I've chosen to spend 1 hour a day adding one product and not driving myself crazy, because I have clients, I have the podcast, I have a newsletter, I teach baking and pastry. I'm very busy. I teach live fitness. So I could go all over the place, but I have to stay focused so that I'm not just creating busy work, but I'm going to have results at the end of that working session. Again, it goes back to that hustle and flow. You've got two sides of the way to go. You need a little bit of hustle, but you gotta slow down enough that you're getting work that really matters done. So for Jess, my gal who is in her fitness goals, she had to take some time and figure out how she was gonna get consistent results from her workouts and better nutrition at a faster pace. And Lindsay had to commit to making daily sales offers, or at least talking to clients about what they need in terms of support for her. Because you can't move your business forward if you don't know who you're serving. And at the end of this month, I would love for you to check in with me and tell me, did you commit to 30 days of really working on your business or yourself or both? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? I am a big person on journaling, writing it down. Just something about putting pen to paper really helps you narrow down what you need to do. And it's not just about a to-do list. It's about thinking in the future, where do I want my life to be? So I was given a challenge this week in one of the groups that I'm in. It's called Disrupt Your Voice. If I could make $100,000 offer, what would that look like? Who would I serve with that offer? So my mind immediately goes to, tropics. Maybe we'll go on a destination somewhere and I'll teach fitness and nutrition and cooking while we're there, so that when we all walk away, everybody knows what it's going to take to get to their goals and they'll be well on their way to that goal. Doesn't that sound so exciting? Now, maybe that's out of the ballpark for lots of us, but it's important to have the big dream. So just think, a year from now, you could be a totally different person. I mean, imagine that. You're able to put your bathing on and not really worry about going strutting down the beach. Your business is doing fantastic. You feel alive. Your marriage is great because you have more confidence. All these things, it doesn't take that long to change, and you can do it too. It's amazing when you put your mind to something and actually do work that drives you forward. It's just magic. It's great. All right, so let me reiterate the challenge. It's 30 days of working on the same thing with laser focus. And I want you to keep asking yourself, is what I'm doing driving sales, or is what I'm doing driving results, or am I just creating more busy work? No more trying this and trying that, and focus. Focus 30 days, that's all I'm asking. 30 days, focus on what you need. I'm here to help you if you get lost. Come to my Fire and Flow. You're gonna get a good working environment with a whole bunch of other entrepreneurs, or should I say really highly motivated women, men, everything. Just come and share with us. What are you working on? What are you doing? How can we support you? It's free. You have nothing to lose to come. All right, I'm gonna drop the link below. And if you've enjoyed this episode, I would ask you please to subscribe and leave some comments. Tell me what more I can help you with. I would love to do it. I wish you all a very blessed day. As always, I pray for each and every one of you that God may bless you with abundance. Much love.